Hi guys, how are you doing? It's your girl Jocelyn K. You're welcome again to another crochet tutorial. I would be your tutor today. So today we are going to be doing this crochet top. This is a highly requested crochet top tutorial that I would like to show you. Yes, I went into water with it and you can swim with it. I had so much fun with this crochet piece and I would like you to try it. Watch the tutorial to the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As you can see, it's very easy, straight to the point, so I don't expect anybody to have any problem while trying to make this crochet top. But if you have a problem while you watch this tutorial and you try to follow the steps, please take a picture of your work and send it to my Instagram or Facebook, and I'll help you hold your hands and take you through your challenges, okay? For the crochet short, I have done a tutorial for it, which I'm going to link in the video below. It's already a tutorial for this crochet shorts. Okay, so I'll just go straight to the point, showing you the yarn that you're going to use and the hook size that you're going to use. Then we get into the tutorial. Please watch till the end. Watch till the end and practice. Don't just watch, but practice too, or at least put it in your bucket list, put it in your crochet list of things to do, because this is beginners friendly. So if you are a beginner, this is a project you should start with. So put it in your bucket list that, okay, I'm going to make this crochet. Watch till the end and make sure you practice for you to be able to do this. Okay, don't forget to like and share my videos. Don't forget to also comment. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If there's anything you want me to add or to remove, if there's anything you want me to do in the next video, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Drop a heart for me in the comment section because I love you guys and I know you love me too. Okay, let's get into this tutorial. Let me show you the yarn that I used. Okay guys, so this is the yarn I am using. This one is the one I used for the purple dyed yarn. Is the Chi. Yeah, the Chi color, which is ombre yarn. This is ombre from Mandala. Okay, I'm sure you can get this from lionbrand.com. It is 100% acrylic and this is the yard. You can take a screenshot of this right now and save it. When you want to buy, you buy it later. You can also take a screenshot of this so you don't forget. You can also write it down, and it is the Mandala yarn ombre. This is the color Chi, while this one is what I'm going to be using for this tutorial. It is the color Cool Freud. Yeah, Freud. Yeah. So I don't know how to pronounce this one, but yeah, it's a color Cool, and I think I really like this color, so I'm going to be using this one to show you guys on this tutorial. Okay, so okay, so for the hook, this is the hook I'm using. I'm using a pin 3.75 millimeters. Is pin F/5 if you're counting it like that or looking at it like that. And I'm using this one to crochet everything. I'll crochet everything with this one. You can use between 3.7.5, 3.5, 4.25, there, about any size that is comfortable for you. Okay, you're not restricted to this, and you can also use something like this that is smaller. Okay, so some people do not have the access to this big hook, but this particular one, I'm bringing it up because I'm going to be using it to crochet, like stitch it together. In the place of using this, I'm going to be using this because this is faster than using a pin. We are going to get there. When we get there, you would see it. Okay, but I can still use this to crochet the top, and it will still come out really nice. So if you have something like this, you can use it. Now that is when measuring with tape comes in, because 5 stitches or 5 rows of this particular hook would not be the same length as 5 rows of this particular hook. Understand? Yeah, so if you have hooks like this that are not the same size with the one I'm using, you might need to really use your tape to get the size the measurement correct. Okay guys, so I'm going to start by doing chains, and I'm going to do 5 chains, but I would first do 1 chain that I would not count. So I'm counting from the second chain. So I'm counting from this one that I want to start now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 chains. And now I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 chains, and on the 4th one I'm doing a double crochet stitch. So I'm doing a double crochet stitch on the 4th chain. So after this, I'm going to put 2 double crochet stitch in the other chain that is remaining. It's just 1 chain that's remaining, so I'm putting 2 double crochet stitch. This is 1 and this is another 1. Okay, so now the next thing I'm doing, first of all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches down here. That is because the 3 chains is our first stitch, then we count these other stitches. That is 4 stitches. So now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and I'm turning. Right now I'm going to put 2 double crochet stitch at the bottom of this this first double crochet stitch here. So on this first double crochet stitch, I'm putting 2 double crochet stitch. That means I have added 2 stitches, making this place to have 3 stitch, right? So I'm putting 1, 2, okay, then the next stitch I'm putting 2 double crochet stitch. So the next stitch I'm putting 1, 2, okay, then the next stitch I'm putting 1 double crochet stitch. So 1 double crochet stitch, then the next stitch I'm putting 2 double crochet stitches. So 1, 2. Now why am I doing this? Sincerely, I don't know, but the truth is that when I did I first do trials for my crochet piece before I do the main thing. So when I did this, I realized that it was big enough for my breast cup. It was not coming out to be small, okay, because some of the crochet bras or things that I start like this, some of them will come out small, some of them I'll use different patterns for the startup. That's why you need to watch every video, because different videos or different design have different technique, because I do trial and error. So this was what worked for me for this particular bralette. So remember, we did 2 stitches here. So now when we turn, what you have to know for this one is when you turn, you add 2 stitches, but at the end you're putting just 2 stitches. So when we turn, after 3 chains, you put 1, you put another 1 again there, that's 2. So in this particular place you have 1, 2, 3 stitches, not 2, because you added 2 plus the chain, that's 3. Now, so anytime you turn, you're going to do that every time you turn. So now on this 3rd row, we are not adding in between the stitches, we are not adding on these places, we are adding just at the end. So I'm going to make a double crochet stitch till the end without adding. So I'm at the end and I'm going to do 2 double crochet stitches here. So 1, 2, okay, so we have 2 double crochet stitches here. So now what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3 chains, right? Then I turn my work again like this, and I'm adding 2 here, the same thing. So I'm going to repeat this. That's 1, this is 2. So I'll just crochet till this end, then I'll add 2 at the end. Now for other crochet pieces, when I add 2 at this end, I usually go here and I add 3, because this place we have 1, 2, 3 stitch. So here it's supposed to be 3 stitch, but I decided not to put 3 stitch because it will be too wild. I tried it, it did not work. So this is the technique I'm using for this crochet piece. Okay, and this is a medium size. If you want to do a small size, I would advise you to put just 2 stitches, just 1 stitch here, and you continue the same thing at this end. So you put just 1 stitch here, don't put 2 stitches here if you're doing a small size. Okay, and this medium size, if you want to keep going and going and going down, you're going to keep repeating this and keep making it longer. Okay, that's how you do a large size for this one. I don't know how I can explain to you how to. So I'm at the end, by the way, so I'm going to add 1 more stitch. I've put 1 stitch here. I'm going to add 1 more stitch, so that's 2 stitches. Okay, so now I'm going to just keep repeating this, then I'll show you how many rows I did and what the row will count when you're using a tape to measure it. So I'll just repeat and do 2 double crochet stitches in this place. So 2 double crochet stitch here. And remember what I said if you're making a small size, you can just put 1 double crochet stitch, but the first 2 rows remain the same for a small size, but you just be putting 1 double crochet stitch at this end, on the third row, and all the other rows. Okay, but the first 2 rows is the same thing, but you just be putting 1 double crochet at the end, then you just continue to the next stitch. That's if you're doing a small size. You just continue, and when you get to this end, it's still the same thing. The only thing that will change is the 1 stitch at this place. Okay, so I'm going to add my next stitch because I'm doing a medium size. Then I'll just repeat this till I get the length that I want, which I'm going to show you. The pattern will not change, the stitches will not change. I'll show you how long it is, how many rows it is. So I'm at row 16. This is row 16, and let me measure it with my tape just to be sure. Okay, it's 7 inches long, like this, like from up to down, and by the side is 12 inches. Remember that when you're doing a normal bra, from under like this, under your boobs, it's supposed to be at least 8 or 8.5. So this is way big from what I needed, but it doesn't matter. This is bigger than the purple one, but that's because I kept doing 3 on the side and 2 on the side. So when I turn, I do 3. So for the next 2 rows, because it's supposed to be 18 rows. Okay, it's supposed to be 18 rows. So for the next 2 rows, I'm going to stop doing 3. This is what I'm going to do. So after my 3 chains here, when I turn on this row, I'm going to do two stitches here. That means I'll add just 1, but that's just for the next 2 rows. Okay, so I'll add just 1, then I'll get to the end. So that's the only thing that changed for this row. Every other thing is the same. So I added just 1, then I just continued my double crochet stitch till the end. So I'm at the end, and I'm just going to do the same thing, which is put 2 double crochet here. That is 1. This is another one. Okay, so when I turn now for the last row, before we start the next process, the last row, I'm just going to do, I'm not increasing. Okay, I'm going to the next stitch. So I'm skipping the first stitch, I'm going to the next stitch, and I'm doing double crochet stitch. Okay, so I did not increase for the last row. I just put double crochet stitch. Now this is not how I did the very first one, because that one is super, is small, it's smaller than this one, and I wanted to increase deliberately. That's why I did this one like this, which is perfect for me. I love it. And like I said, it's a medium size. The other one was it was a small size, but it still fits me because I don't really care much if it's open or not. So I liked it as a medium size. So that one, a small size can wear it. That's why I said that if you want to do a small size, you don't need to add 3 at the side when you turn. You don't need to do 3 chains, turn, and add 2 more stitches to make it 3. I said you can just add 1, then you continue, because that is what I did for that one, which is small. So that one will fit a small size, but this one might be a little bit big for a small size person. Okay, so right now I'm at the end, and I'm just going to do my 2 double crochet here. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'll put 1 double crochet because remember we did not add anything here, so I'm not going to add anything here. Okay, so now we'll go to the next step, but we need 2 sides of this. So I have made 2 sides of this. This is what I'm going to do now. So at this point I'm going to do 3 chains and turn, and I make a double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so now I'm doing 1, 2 chains, then I skip 1, 2. Okay, then on the third one I'm making a double crochet stitch like that. So 1, 2 chains, skip 1, 2. On the third one you make a double crochet stitch like that. 1, 2 chains, and on the third one, 1, 2, you make a double crochet stitch like this. Now there's something I forgot to mention. When you're selecting your yarn or your wool for this, what I would like you to do is select a lightweight wool. What do I mean by that? This yarn and this yarn may be the same material. This is acrylic yarn, this is acrylic yarn, but the strand of this yarn and the strands of this yarn, they are not the same. This one is lighter than this one. This one is medium weight, while this one is lightweight. I don't know how to define it because they did not say it's here, net weight. This is the net weight. Okay, this is the general net weight of this 5.3 ounces, but the general net weight for this one is 7 ounces. Now that is not the weight I'm talking about. I'm talking about the strand weight. I don't know exactly how to define the strand weight, but you would know. You would know when you're crocheting. You would know this one feels lighter, this one is thinner, is thin, this one is thicker. Okay, so it's better for you to get a thinner yarn because you want the fluffy place to be soft and dangle when you wear it. That's what I noticed, and I just feel like I should tell you guys. So now I'm just going ahead to continue this by doing 2 chains, skip 2 places. The next place you do a double crochet stitch. I'll make this till the end, then I'll show you guys the next step. Okay, I am at the end, and I'm just going to do my double crochet. Luckily for me, I have 1 place left. If you don't, I don't know, you have to figure out a way where you can do 2 stitches, because this end have 2 stitches. Okay, so this end need to have 2 stitches too. So you put in the last stitch. Even if it's just 1 place that's left here, you put 2 in the same place. Okay, then when you do that, you just do your 3 chains and turn as your first stitch. Then you do double crochet on the second stitch. So right now we are going to just be working 2 chains, and then you put in the next double crochet stitch, and you chain 2 again. You put your next double crochet in the next double crochet stitch. So we are going to repeat this. So when we get to the end, I'll show you guys. But before we get to the end, the total numbers of row from year to year is 18. I did 18 rows from year to year. I'll let you guys know how many rows I'll do this particular place, because I need to make it very long so I can join it to the other side of the bra. So I'm going to continue and do my double crochet stitch, chain 2, double crochet stitch. So I'm at the end right now. I'm going to complete it by doing the same thing, obviously. So I've done 2 chains, and now I'm going to the next stitch and doing double crochet stitch, just working on all the stitches. Then I'll go to the last one and do my double crochet stitch, and I'm going to do my 3 chains, and then I turn this work like this, and I'll continue doing the same thing. Double crochet stitch in the next place, chain 2, the next place, double crochet stitch, and then when I get to this place, I'll repeat what I just did here. Okay, so I'll just go off camera and make it very long, and then I'll show you guys how long it is and how I'm going to join the 2 sides together. Okay, so I have done 36 rows, and this should be around if you measure it like this, it would be around 19 and a half, let's say 20 inches. I'll advise you do 25 inches, because this 20 inches is where I joined it, but at the end of the day I think it's not enough, so I'll advise you do 25 inches. And that is perfect for me. I don't know, you can do more, you can do less according to how long you want it to be, but because this is not for somebody and this is my design, I do, I just do whatever I want, So at this point, I'm going to try and join this one to this one, but first, this is what I want to do, so you guys should watch carefully, because I don't want it to show where I'm joining it. I'm going to do this first. So at this end, after when I get to this end, what I'm going to do is chain 1, then make double crochet on this one, so I'm double crocheting on this side, on this other side of the bralettes or of the bra. So I'm putting in there, I'm doing double crochet stitch, I'm doing another double crochet stitch in the next stitch, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet stitch. Okay, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet stitch on the third one, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet stitch on the third one. So this is what I'm going to keep doing till I get to the end. Okay, so I'm at the end, and now we have chain 2, skip 2, and this is the second to the last stitch, and go to the last one and do a double crochet stitch to lock it up. Now we have now this is what we have right now. We have this, then we have this that we want to join. Now we are going to join these 2 sides together. This is the goal. So this one we are going to join with this one. So the total row that I did here is 36, and you are not mandated. Hold on, is there anything like mandated? Let me go and check the dictionary first. Okay, y'all don't get too serious. I had to go to my dictionary and check the meaning of mandated, but that's by the way, anyways, just to slow your mind down. Now let's get back to our work, okay? To do 36 row, plus this one 37, I'm sorry. So you can do 40 rows, you can do 35, you can do 26. I don't know how long or how short you want it, but that would be on you. Okay, so for this one I'm doing 37 rows in total. So now I'm going to join this side and this side. As you can see, it's already joined, right? I just need to stitch this place together. You can use this hook. I don't want to use the needle to stitch it. I want to use my pin. This is pin 1/2. That is pin half pin. I don't know how to call it, but it's 0.75 millimeters. It's not up to pin 1, so it's 75 millimeters. Okay, I need it to go through the stitches, and it's easier for me to take these 2 stitches together, you know, pass through yarn, because this hook head is smaller, right? That's why I want to use this hook. So now to join it, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put in this hook here. I want you to see, I'm going to put it here. This is like, you know, you have 1, 2, 3 chains. So on that 3rd chain, that's the top of the first double crochet. Then I'm going to take out this yarn. I'm going to take it through there, and then I'll close it up with a single crochet stitch. So now we have this. So I'm going to just stitch this with single crochet stitch. So 1 from here, 1 from the other side, together like that with a single crochet stitch. So I'm taking, it's like split stitching, but the front loop only. So the front loop for this side and the back loop for this other side, together I'm doing a single crochet stitch. That's what I'm doing. So the front loop from this side and the back loop on this other side, I'm taking them together and I'm doing a single crochet stitch. So you have 2 loops of crochet here, 1, 2 loops. So you work on just one side and you work on this other side, one side, and you put them together with a single crochet stitch. So this is what I'm going to do till the end. Sometimes I get very lazy and then I do 1 chain and then I skip 1 place and then I go to the next place like this and do the same thing. But if you want to do 1 chain, then you have to skip 1 place. But if you don't want, you can just go on each of them and do single crochet stitch. So those are the 2 ways you can do. I prefer doing 1 chain, is faster and it doesn't show. So I'm going to do this till the end. You can do 1 chain, you can decide not to do a chain. This is how it looks on this other side. So I'm at the end and I'm just going to do a chain and I'll cut the yarn. You decide what you want to do with your extra yarn. In most cases, I just pass it through in order to get it very neat. I do a chain and then I cut it again smaller. Sometimes I bond the yarn, other times I just leave it like that. So this is how it looks. It's not going to show, this thing is not going to show. In short, why I did it like this, like I did first one there, so that it will look seamless to this side when you bring this one like this, right? So right now I'm just going to do a long chain to cross it over as the straps. Okay, so I'm going to bring this in and then I'll do long chain. So for my chain, I'll use the bigger hook and then I'll make a long chain. I'll let you know how long it is. So I just did a 58 inches long strap, and at least you should make a strap that will be able to pass around your waist and some left so that you can tie it around. So this one is 58 inches, almost 60 inches. So I'll just pass it through. When I say pass it through, this is what I mean. I'll just pass it through here like this. So I'm passing it through the bralette, right, not the space. You can decide to pass it through the space. I have not passed it through the space before to see how it will look, but for the other one I just passed it through the bralette itself, through these places that have no space. So I skip like 1 2 3 4, then I put it in, then I skip 1 2 3 4, then I put it in the next place, just like that. So it's not like a big deal, you just pass it through. So after now I will come back and do the hand over the shoulder. Okay, so I have put the rope for the waist. Now I'm going to put the one for the hand. It's quite simple. You just bring your yarn, double your strand or triple it, whatever you want to do. But whatever you do here, you can do it. You can do the same for. You can do the same for the waist side. So I'm just going in, putting in my yarn, my hook, then bring out my yarn and do a long chain. Because there's already a rope here, I'll just go along with the rope that's here. It doesn't mean anything. So I'll just make a long rope for the two sides of the hand and we'll be done with this. I'm also going to put beads, just a few beads for the edges, but I'm sure you can just put in any bead that you have. So these are the beads that I'm putting. This I don't know what they are called. What kind of beads are these? I think they are regular normal beads, rubber beads, and I just put 2 of them to match the colors. Well, I didn't put it for the purple one, but I just feel like doing it for this one. Like I said, it's your design. You can play around with it. You can add anything you want to add. Let me know your thoughts about this design in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video so it can reach more people. It's very easy, so you can send to a beginner crocheter that wants to learn how to crochet. This is a nice and easy project to start with. See you in my next video, guys. Bye. And before you go, if you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, thank you so much for watching again. Bye.